Hello, Yabanda here. In today's video I will show you an interesting and rare lock from Japan. It is the West 955. Other models from this manufacturer are relatively well known in locksport, namely the West 916, which is classified as a purple belt lock in the Lockpickers United classification, and the West 917, which is already a black belt lock. The West 955 is very similar to 916 with the difference that 916 has 12 pins in 2 rows, while the 955 has 15 pins in 2 rows. I will show you internals in a moment and explain how they work. The 955 has one more safety feature. It is an overmilling in each key pin chamber, which means that after setting each pin, you will have to additionally push it through the overmilling. The whole situation can be a little confusing because when the pins are suspended in the overmilling, feedback becomes a little weaker and we may have trouble recognizing which pin still needs to be set. In such situation, I recommend to reduce the tensioning first a bit and try to just push the pins that are binding. If the pin is in overmilling, it should be pop out of it relatively quickly and set into the shear line. Alright, that's how it looks. The lock, we have 2 rows of pins. That is the key with the beading. On the top we have cuts from the left row. On the bottom we have cuts to the right row. Okay, let's see the guts. So here are the internals from the 955. The first row has 8 pins, the right row, second row has 7, and there is an additional pin along with the ball bearing to keep the core centered. All of the key pins are tapered. Which combined with overmilling in the chambers, in the core chambers, keeping chambers, is very effective and has the effect of dropping the driver pins to overmilling, making it necessary to correct each pin. Drivers are standard or spools. Here we have some standard driver and some spool driver. Yeah. So when we lift the spools we will have a counter rotation of the core. During this counter rotation, it is the dropping of drivers to overmilling. The interesting thing about west locks is that if you see such deep cuts like here and here on the key, these two cuts, you can be sure that it is a true zero lift. Often in locks from other manufacturers, you have to even touch the pin cut so low to set it. In West locks, you have to be careful to not touch it because you can do overset. Alright, so let me show you an overmilling. Here it is on each keeping chamber. It's very effective. Okay, here is second part of the lock mechanism. Just plug for the drivers and springs. So the tolerances are pretty good, although far from the tolerances that are in cable locks, and I think that will be all from the internals. In our talk, let's pick it. Alright, we have West 955 or 955. It's working. So let's pick. Clockwise tension, and we are looking for the binders. Okay, left side seems to be good. No, sorry. Alright, and we have an open. Alright, so let's got this fella. Alright, West 955, pick it and got it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave it in comments or find me on Discord. Stay safe and be good. Cheers.